What's going on YouTube? Is Donnie B all day, and I'm bringing you something that looks familiar. I am bringing you the Ontario Model 1, also known as the Rat 1. Now, you might remember I brought you the SE Avispa, which is the SE Wasp, if you say it in English. And these knives are pretty much identical. And why are they identical? Because both were designed by Randall's Adventure and Training. The thing is, SE is Randall's Adventure Training. That's what they later became. That's what they're known as. So basically, they're it's almost like an SE knife. But I think Randall's, when it was Randall's, they did the design for Ontario first. So it's still a Randall's design, which is still an SE design, but it's still an Ontario. You know, it's like a big jumble of mixed who's who. Who cares? The knives are freaking great. Now the SE I brought you was in D2 steel. This one is in AUS 8, which is just like, you know, you have AUS 8 D2. You know what I mean? It's like that. This is fine. This is a badass blade. It's got like this nylon 6, I think they call it, scales right here, which are textured. You can see that right there. It's comfortable. I mean, it's the same holding, the same feel as the SE. This one, maybe because the SE is not in my hand, it feels a little thicker, but it might not be. It might just be the way it feels in my hand. You can see that just like the SE, everything's just like the SE Avispa. So if I say just like the SE, then think of the whole thing. All right, you have your double thumb notch there. You have your four-way setup for your belt clip there. You have your raised ramp with the jimping right here. You have your great finger notch right here. You got the flat ricasso right there. You got black scales on a steel frame and everything. There's no shaking, no wobbling. It lines up. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. Look how beautiful that is. I'll tell you, man. It is a did you see that, miss? Wow. It is a superior knife when compared to many others. This design, whether you get it in the Ontario nameplate or the SE nameplate, doesn't matter. They're both awesome. I'm not sure if they make this one in D2. I know with the SE they make it in D2 and AUS 8. So you actually have the option there on the steel depending on your choice, lanyard hole. So that's what it is. Now, this thing, these come really freaking sharp, and I'm out of hair. Oh, I got legs though. Actually, here, let's see if we can do this even. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Oh, I can hear it. I can feel it. I can hear it. So I don't know if you can see those little hairs and whatnot. It's shaved sharp out of the box. That was a weird angle. Got a nice little bald spot. I got a nice, I was going to talk about my bald spot. You know, when you come to a knife review, what you want to hear is about bald spots. So the angle, the grind angles on this are just awesome. They're beautiful. They're done evenly on both sides. So when you get to the tip, you're not going to see, yeah, it's kind of hard to show you that because it's so fine, but you're not going to see it off to one side, other than, you know, rather than the other. It's just very well built. This thing is a great freaking everyday carry knife, and I mean great. Between this and the SE, it's not just like, oh, which one do I put in my pocket? It's, you know, which one's first to grab, because they're both going to give you the same knife. You know what I mean? They're giving you the same feel, quality, and whatnot. It just comes down to which one did you buy. I think this one is cheaper, maybe, than the SE. Maybe not. Maybe they're around the same price. I think this thing's you can find around 40 bucks. And I believe in the AUS 8, I think you can do the SE around 40 bucks too. And for the D2, like add 10 bucks. But these guys, I mean, I use them all the time between my my case tribal lock and either this one or the SE. One of them is always on me. I mean, always on me. You hear that, airport? I'm coming. You know it's going to be on my pocket, on my person, in my pocket, not on my pocket, because then it would just fall off. But you know what I'm saying. So basically, you guys right now are going, what the fuck is this guy mumbling and jumbling for? Let's get some work done. All right, let's do it. All right, so we have a knife edge, we have a bottle of water, we have a beautiful sunny day. Let's see if we can't wet up the day a little bit. Oh, let's go get that. All right, so it looks like it was a success. The only reason this didn't fall off is because I hit it here, not here. If I hit it there, that would have happened. You see how easy that is? Let's see. Paper test? No thanks. We'll just use it on plastic. Paper test is for sissy knives. This thing is so sharp. You know what? We have half a bottle left. Let's see if we can't just see if we can't do another one here. I'm gonna bring it to the edge. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that, but I'll show you. Oh, so what do you guys see up there? Any aliens? All right, so hold on here. Let's straighten you back out. I did the same thing where I just took it mostly, but that gives us a fine opportunity to show you how very, very sharp this edge is. I mean, very, very sharp. So check this out, man. This edge is just fucking beautiful. All right, let's keep going. All right, so here we have a pallet, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw some chops into it. It's a folder, and it's 3.5-inch blade, so we know it's not a chopper. However, don't tell the knife that, because I'll tell you what, it hasn't been informed that it cannot chop. And here is a great example of yes, I can. The real yes, I can. Not that cheap shit that ran a long time ago. You know what I'm talking about. So, does it chop? Hell yeah, it chops. This knife will do just about anything you want it to. Holy mackerel. I folded laundry with this damn thing. It is awesome. All right, so let's get some work done. We're going to do a little prying. Remember, this is a lockback, so no matter how strong the blade is, right here is still held on a little pin, right? That's the pivot point, and if you pry too hard, you will break one. However, I'm not worried about breaking this steel. You see the chunks coming out of the woods. The steel is good. The knife is good. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some drop tests. Check the balance. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to drop it, but from a higher angle, and we're going to see how far over the knife is going to carry. Now the weight is very, very far to the rear. So I have no doubt in my mind that the thing's going to want to lean when I drop it, but it's just to show you the balance. So let's show you the balance. Also remember, got a nice thick spine for a lockback. Nicely done. All right, so let's do a drop from 4 feet. And I'll tell you what, that went a lot better than I suspected it would. Let's do that again. All right, people, so here we have it. We just dropped this damn thing from 4 feet with a heavy rear, and it dropped straight. I don't get it. I don't have to get it. That's not my job. All right, so cutting through vacuum cleaner hose. And I'm going to show you why this is more special than normal. This vacuum cleaner hose is rubber. It's a hard rubber, but here is hard plastic. You can see that right there it's lined. Now check this out. This plastic part is inside of here up to a certain amount of inches, and then it's just hose. It's the insert part. This knife just not only cruised through the hard rubber outside, but also the hard plastic inside. Guys, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm going to do this right-handed because for some reason I set myself up on the wrong side of the log. I want to see if I can just pressure cut through the hard plastic. Yes, I can. So now we're going to slice the, that's going to go a lot easier. Let's see. That goes a lot easier. You see that cut, you see that cut. Just too fine, too fine, too fine. This thing is a task maker happener. So let's, we got you in there. Let's finish off this tip that I was working on before. And get it down a little bit more, a little bit finer. Now, when you're talking about shaving wood and you want to do this, you want to hit some fine angles, that's great. I found out that trying to take out huge chunks is pretty tough, but of course it's 3.5 inches. That's why it has nothing to do with the blade or the edge geometry. It's just the fact, I mean, well, everything to do with the blade, but not the sharpness or the edge geometry. It comes down to just mass, size, and leverage. But I mean, obviously, making spikes for a pit to catch some animals and dead rabbit. This thing is going to get the job done. You need to shave off bark. This thing is going to get the job done. You need, let's see, you need to start a fire, and you need, oh, I just shaved it all off. Man, I'm making such fine curls here that if I'm not careful, they just cruise right away. So let's say you need to start a fire and you need some feather sticking done. And if anybody's ever lit a fire, you know the importance of that. You're going to get it done. If you need to make tent notches, or you're making a bow and you need a freaking, what do you call that fucking thing? I don't know. My brain just absolutely lost it. Your bowstring, if you need a notch for that, you got that. I mean, the thing is just, it's everything you want an everyday carry to be. It's fast, it's meaty, it's awesome. It has great finger holds, so you can use it from any direction comfortably without worrying about sliding off and catching your fingers. The thing is awesome. So right now we're going to do a couple of hard throws, and we're going to check the scales and the scale tightness. All this vibration. Shit. Oh my gosh. Oh. All that vibration is gonna, you can hear it hit. Let's see. Ugh. And let's clean that off a little bit. Make sure we didn't bend the old tip. And let's see, I do have, this is the difference between the Essie I found and the Ontarios. I do have, just from doing that, on the very, very tip, I have a small fold right here. Just enough. Man, I'm getting you guys way out of frame here. I suck today. So, literally, if I do this, I can feel it with my thumbnail. Let me see. I think I just knocked off whatever was, maybe, shit. I really got to look at that. Maybe I didn't damage it. Maybe it was just something on the end that was so stuck to the blade that I thought it was part of the blade. So I'm doing a great job of talking without showing. Maybe I just need to show without talking. I'm going to shut up for like 3 seconds. I can't shut up for 3 seconds. What the fuck? All right, so apparently I didn't damage the tip. Let's check the edge. The edge looks mighty, mighty fine. So what happened was, I thought there was something, like a little fold, but it must have been something that was just attached itself to the tip, and I felt it, and I was putting my thumb across it, and it wasn't coming off, and then it finally came off. So, no damage. That's a good thing. Thought there was, but there wasn't. So, let's keep going. All right, so, next up, the soccer ball. Now, it's crazy, when I thought that it was damaged, when I did the, I just did a video kind of recently. It was a battle of the SE6 versus the Rat 7. Look up that video. It's a good video. And I put them to the test, and I chipped the Rat 7. It was a little tiny chip. I was able to get it out with a stone eventually. But the fact is that I chipped it, and I didn't damage the SE. So when I thought that tip bent, I'm just like, you got to be kidding me, man. But it didn't. The knife is great. Let's work this leather soccer ball. Now it's wet and kind of crappy, so Let's see what we can get here. Oh, and it still goes through no problem. You know, when I use this dry, it kind of like crumbles away, and it just looks like it's almost like cheating because it's so dry that it just goes. This thing's wet, man. It's moist. The leather is firm, and listen, look at this. Look at this. Just straight through. So if you need to skin an animal, you've got a deer, you've got a pig, you got a rabbit, a mouse, anything, Godzilla, then you're gonna be able to take it apart with this knife. It's fantastic. It just gets the job done. Any job. And when I say any job, I mean construction, food services, mayor. This thing does it all. And one thing it does that a lot of others don't do, unless they're in my ownership, is they throw. All right, everybody, just like a teenage boy, this process isn't done until I toss it off. All right, so let's give it a throw. Now, I just have to figure out the balance on this guy here. It might take a couple. Well, that one hit pretty hard. Let's check it. I hit it sideways and I have no loosening. All right, let's try and figure this thing out, man. Well, that didn't take long. All right, so all I did really is change the grip. I was trying to throw it from here at first, and then I just turned it around and I put my ring finger right on the tip of the blade with my index finger pointing toward my target. Whoop! Easy money, 5-yard throw all day, every day. That's why I'm Donnie B all day, damn it. Let's go put it on the rack. All right, I'm sure you guys have had enough of staring at my saggy titties. So, let's go over this knife. We have the Ontario Model 1, aka the Rat 1. The spot there on the handle is not damaged. That's sap. I'll clean that up in a few. And speaking of damage, look at that chip that it doesn't have, because there's no damage. This knife is awesome, guys. If you're looking to spend 40 bucks and you get to a store and they have either this one or the SE, pick one of them up. It's just, you don't have to get both because they're pretty much the same exact thing. And I usually say, don't get just one, get them all. You really only need one of the two. If they're both an AUS 8, then literally it comes down to whichever one you grab first. If the SE is in D2, I would say pick up the SE in D2 before picking up the Ontario in AUS 8. But it really doesn't matter. The knife is going to perform. Also, I think I forgot to mention that, you know, the lock is on the inside, obviously. It's a frame lock. Sorry, liner lock. It's just an awesome, awesome piece. This knife will last you a very, very long time. It's very well built. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? The reason that these have been made constantly the same every year, there's no changes to these designs, is because the design works. You know, you could take a buck 119 or a buck 124 or a buck 110 or a Case XX Bowie or any of those knives that have been made since the 1800s. You look at those and you look at the style and you notice how they don't change. There's nothing that changes about them. And they say, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Shit, man, if it ain't broke, I'm throwing it. And I'll tell you what, it's awesome. It's just a really, really good piece. You want something sharp, you want something shiny. It's pretty to look at, and it's even prettier to use. So, do I recommend this beast? Hell yes, I do. I am Donnie B all day, and until next knife.